Okay. All right. Good morning, boys and girls. Awesome. I'd like to call Sabella to please come and do the official welcome. Yeah, you can take your mask off.
Mrs. Sinclair, Mr. Barwood, teachers, boys and girls, welcome to our celebratory assembly. I would also like to welcome the parents who could not be here but who are watching online. We are here this morning to celebrate the achievements of our grade 4s of 2020. I hope that you all enjoy the proceedings. Will you please join us in singing the school song?
2, 3, and. Jesus is Lord of our school year. Our visions are safe and secure. Without Him, our work here is empty. In His presence, we can be sure. Carpe diem, He is Lord here. We will praise Him every day. Through Elkanah, God's creation, we will serve Him in every way. Now as we build and get stronger, we're tempted to move on our own. But when there is trouble and trouble, we will then reap the seeds that you sow. Carpe diem, He is Lord here. We will praise Him every day. Grow Elkanah, God's creation. We will serve Him in every way. One day we'll face a new season. Our treasures will be by His grace. We'll realize our time at Elkanah, He prepared us to finish the race. Carpe diem, He is Lord here. We will praise Him every day. Grow Elkanah, God's creation. We will serve Him in every way. Elkanah, through troubles and trials, we'll praise You, Lord. You are wonderful. Elkanah, God's creation, praise You, Lord. You are wonderful.
Thank you, boys and girls. Please be seated. I'd like Lady and Connor to come and do a Bible reading and prayer for us. Connor, come up as well, please. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be reading from Colossians 3, verse 23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as though you're working for the Lord and not for human beings. Thank you.
Let's bow our heads and pray. Dear Father God, we just want to thank You for our opportunity we have to celebrate our success this year. Thank You for Your continued and unconditional love to each one attending the ceremony this morning. We are all Your children and we give You the glory. Father God, we want to thank You for our principal, Mrs. Sinclair, our class teachers who demonstrate love, patience, and encouragement, and our supportive families at home who have all made getting through 2020 possible. I pray that each one of us will continue to plant seeds in fertile soil and honor Your name. Amen.
Right, I'd now like to call Mrs. Sinclair to address us.
Thank you, Mr. Bellwood. Good morning to the parents, our special guests, Mrs. Jones, Mr. van der Westhuizen. Mrs. Jones is the executive head of our school, Mr. van der Westhuizen, principal of the Bloberg Prep, to the staff, and last but not least, to the grade 4s of Elkanah House. It is my great pleasure to be able to speak to you today as we gather to celebrate the achievements of many children in our school. Considering the year that we have had, 2020, with its many unprecedented challenges, the fact that we can gather today makes it even more special. 2020, what a year. The true test of any organization is how it responds to a crisis. Our school, like every other school across the globe, was thrown into the great unknown almost overnight. Everything familiar and known to us changed. As a school, we responded and we adapted quickly. Our teachers rose to the immense challenge of going online, and you, our pupils, embraced homeschooling or online learning without missing a beat. 10% of life is what happens to us, and 90% is how we respond. If life gives you a downpour, build a dam and plant a garden. As we reflect on the year that was, we are able to acknowledge that despite the adversity, many positive things have emerged. Human relationships have strengthened, connections have deepened, empathy and care for fellow humans has grown. One example of this was our very successful sandwich drive and soup kitchen initiative, which brought comfort to thousands of people during the most difficult and hopeless of times. This got me to thinking about what it is that gives us comfort in life, why certain items, rituals, beliefs, or sayings bring peace into our hearts and help us get through the little knocks that life will inevitably bring us. One very good example of a literary character who brought endless comfort and joy to so many for decades is the childhood classic, Winnie the Pooh. Boys and girls, I've actually brought him along. So here's Winnie the Pooh. I don't think there's anyone here today that does not know, or dare I say, love this very cute and wise little bear. I'm going to put him here for us to see. I don't know if he's going to balance. Actually, I won't. I'll bring him out again later. Okay. As the year comes to an end and we reflect on 2020 and look forward to 2021, I hope that Winnie the Pooh's wisdom will give you some tips on how to approach life and also encourage us to value all of the people with whom we spend every day. Most of us are sitting here right now together. The overall theme of Winnie the Pooh is the importance of forming solid and lasting friendships. With good friends, you will always have someone to lean on, someone to talk to, and someone to laugh with and to trust. Friendship is important to us all. It starts with us. We can't buy friends. All the money in the world cannot buy a true friendship. Friends, as we know, are kind, and they act as a positive influence in our lives. And friendships always thrive when they are reciprocal. A friend is someone we can always rely on. Now, the characters in Winnie the Pooh are forever getting into trouble. Pooh gets stuck in the door of Rabbit's house. Eeyore loses his tail. Owl's tree falls over in a storm. Somehow, somebody is always in trouble and always needs help. The friendship between Pooh and Piglet was a very special one, the kind that we would all want. Together, Piglet and Pooh are the perfect match. Piglet is brave with Pooh's support, and Pooh is content with Piglet's love. As we reach the end of a tumultuous year, it is important for us to pause for a moment and ask ourselves these questions. Have you taken care of your friendships this year? And have you been a good friend to others? Do you actively and willingly look to help others? And equally, if someone is looking to help you, do you willingly accept help? Winnie the Pooh and his friends teach us that all of the most important things in life happen when people are truly helping one another. If you are not giving and receiving help, you are not fully living. In the craziness of this year, it has been my pleasure to watch special friendships blossom and grow at Elkanah House. As a school, we have been humbled by the support of our parent body. On behalf of our staff, I would like to thank each and every one of our parents for trusting us, not only with the education of your child, but for also supporting our endeavors to ensure their health and safety as we have navigated our way through a global pandemic. You will never know how much your support and words of encouragement meant through these very difficult times. To the staff of Elkanah House, thank you. I have said it so many times before, but somehow it just never seems to be enough. Your commitment to our pupils, to excellence, your willingness to embrace and to adapt, your sheer grit, teaching for hours behind face shields and masks, lining children up on dots, sanitizing hands over and over again. There simply are not enough words. So, thank you most sincerely will have to suffice for now. It goes without saying that without you, none of this would have been possible. And then, last but not least, to the children of Elkanah House, to our grade 4s. Boys and girls, you've been amazing. Through the craziest of times, you've always managed to bring a smile to our faces, and you've made it all worth it. Thank you for making us proud. Each one of you, in your own way, has shown us something about you this year that is unique to you, be it the online assemblies, the virtual sports challenges, the drama or music showcases, or just showing up with a smile, ready to take on the day. The last little piece of advice we can learn from Winnie the Pooh is that we should all embrace our own uniqueness and really be proud of who we are, even if it makes us different from the crowd. 2020 has tossed us all about in a storm we could have not have imagined this time last year. We have learned things about ourselves we may not have, had 2020 been just another school year. Reflecting on another great friendship, Charlie Brown reminds us, you're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think. So as I close today, I want to thank each and every one of you for helping each other and for helping me through this year. Thank you for your kindness and your care. Thank you for being brave when things were so strange and so uncertain. Thank you for living out our motto of learning beyond exams, loving beyond self, and living authentic lives. In the cauldron of confusion the COVID crisis brought to our world, our country, our family, and our schools this year. Boys and girls, moms and dads, staff of Elkanah House, I wish you all a wonderful and safe holiday. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. I would now like to invite Jesse Chang up to the piano. He's going to entertain us with a piano piece. And after that, I would like to invite Mr. Sadman along with Mr. Van Niekerk, and we're going to start with the awards, and those will be the sports awards. Right, Jesse, when you're ready, take it away.
My turn for some fresh air. Right, good morning, boys and girls, and our online guests. It definitely has been a trying year for everyone. I would like to start off with a few thank yous. To our amazing coaches who have been innovative, patient, and flexible. Thank you to JC, Kim, and Isak for their advice and navigation through 2020. And lastly, thank you to our leadership team who have remained calm in sailing through an unimaginable storm. A brief explanation of our awards. We have a Sportsmanship Award for a player who continually shows sportsmanship and character during practices and matches. And our Player of the Year Award, which is defined as a player who has had the greatest contribution to the team's success. Please could the following pupils come forward and line up at the side of the table. Tyler Hunt, Rebecca Jacobs, Daniel Spuler, Adam Linders, Jake van Eerden. While they're coming up, these are for individual achievements in an external sport. This is an acknowledgement of pupils who have either achieved district, regional, provincial, or national representation in a sport or extramural not offered at school. Tyler Hunt, Western Province Colours for biathlon. Rebecca Jacobs, Western Province Colours for mountain biking. Daniel Spuler, Western Province Colours for karate. Adam Linders, Western Province Colours for karate. And Jake van Eerden, Western Province Colours for karate. Could the following pupils please come forward and line up at the side of the table? Tom Jones, Connor Gilmore, Rebecca Jacobs, Ria Moran, and Morgan Gain. I'm going to start off with our Sportsmanship Award for under 10 cricket, and that goes to Connor Gilmore. Our Player of the Year, under 10 cricket, Thomas Jones. Tom, just watch it. Our Sportsmanship Award for under 10 softball goes to Ria Moran. And our Player of the Year goes to Rebecca Jacobs. Our Tennis Award for Player of the Year goes to Morgan Gain. Tom Jones has a cricket accolade for scoring 2 50s, one versus CBC and one against Sunningdale Primary. Tom gets a bat with plaques with his scores on it. So well done. Well done to our Sports Awards winners. I now invite Mrs. McMaster and Ray to announce the Cultural Awards.
Good morning, boys and girls and parents. In grade 4 this year, we have one cultural award, and this is for music commitment. Could Mika Jordan Rousseau please come forward? Well done, Mika, and congratulations on this. I now invite Mrs. Lowe and the specialist teachers to present the specialist subject awards.
Morning, everyone. Please could Miss Robenheimer and the following pupils please come forward and line up at the side of the table. Tiago de Silva, Kayla Hahn, Dylan van Vuren, Luke van Sale, and Ellie Roos. The Visual Arts Award goes to a pupil in each class who displayed exemplary effort and attitude, who consistently and competently applied the skills and techniques taught, and who produced creative visual art pieces throughout the year. So Tiago de Silva gets it in the Franklin class. Kayla Hahn is awarded for the guinea fowls.
Remind them to look at the camera.
Okay. Boys and girls, when you get an award, just have a look at the camera so that your moms can also see you getting it from at home. Dylan van Vuren for the partridges. Luke van Sale for the pheasants. And Ellie Roos for the quails. Could Mrs. Van Tonde and the following pupils please come forward? Morgan Samuels, Ethan Ioannidis, Adam Linders, Hannah Moodley, and Connor Gilmore. These pupils are awarded the Performing Arts Award. It is for a child who has displayed exemplary effort and attitude, who consistently and competently applied the skills and techniques taught throughout the year. So in our Franklin's class, this is awarded to Morgan Samuels. In our guinea fowl class, to Ethan Ioannidis. Adam Linders gets this for the partridges. Hannah Moodley gets it from the pheasant class. And then in the quail class, Connor Gilmore is awarded this. Okay, Mr. Busa is here already, and we need these children. Sonika Ajam, Annika Pekara, Rebecca Jacobs, Isabella Goldhill, and Connor Gilmore. The isiXhosa Award is given to a pupil who gives of their best, has a good attitude in lessons, and has showed good progress in using the language and encourages others. In the Franklin class, this is awarded to Sonika Ajam. In the guinea fowl class, this is for Anna Pekara. Partridges, Rebecca Jacobs. In the pheasant class, Isabella Goldhill. And in the quails class goes to Connor Gilmore. And then Mr. Bellwood is here already, but the following pupils need to come up too, please. Naledi Satoshe, Tom Jones, Ben Wilson, Jesse Jordan, Aaron Hoare, and Alex Legopoulos. This is the Coding Award, and it's awarded to people who shows an aptitude for coding. They are self-motivated, determined, and enthusiastic, and have persevered in order to make exceptional progress across the various coding platforms used at Elkanah House Senior Prep. Naledi Satoshe gets it in the Franklin's class. Tom Jones for the guinea fowls. Ben Wilson for the partridges. Jesse Jordan and Aaron Hoare for the pheasants. And Alex Legopoulos in the quails. Mrs. Copeland, I think you're up next with Mr. Bellwood.
All right, let's give all our specialist subject winners another round of applause, boys and girls. Right, now we move on to the classroom awards, and there's 3 categories that your teacher will be awarding. The first one is for outstanding improvement, and this is awarded to pupils who achieve an increase of 10% or more in 2 or more subjects between cycle 1 and cycle 3. The second award you could get is for academic commitment, and that's given to pupils who consistently work to the best of their ability but have not achieved academic merit or honors. And then we have the academic merit award, and that is for pupils who have achieved between 75 and 79% aggregate across the whole year. So let's start with the Franklins. Could the following children please come up, and you can come straight forward and get your award. Remember to look into the camera. These are pupils who have achieved an outstanding improvement. James Downing. Dylan Graham is absent. Mika Jordan. Zach Kutzer. Liam Parsons, Kato Pachlane, Naledi Satoshe, Miabella Taylor, and Sean Webb. Let's give them a round of applause. Two pupils in the Franklins are being recognized for academic commitment, Torelo Chesa and Rafael Ematinga. Congratulations. And the following pupils are being recognized for achieving between 75 and 79%. So a certificate of merit. Matthew Britz, Tiago De Silva, Matthew Finlayson, Zach Kutzer, Sophia Marchese, and Kai Riddell. There we go. Congratulations to the Franklins. If Mrs. Dumini would like to come forward. And if the following two pupils could come up, Anna Picara and Kayla Hahn. Anna first. Anna is being recognized for outstanding improvement. And Kayla gets an award for academic commitment. Let's give them a round of applause. The following pupils, congratulations. They have earned certificates of merit. Could they please come straight up and collect? Aliyah Bowler, Tom Jones, Erin LaRue, Adam Long, and Erin Lowe. Guys, remember to have a look into the camera so your moms can see your sparkling eyes. They won't see your smiles, but they'll see it in your eyes. Thank you, Mrs. Dumini. We now have Mrs. Kutsia for the partridges. And it's the same set of awards: outstanding improvement, academic commitment, and certificates of merit. So could the following three pupils come forward for outstanding improvement? Madison Ross, Kamogelo Serolong, and Dylan van Vieren. Let's give them a round of applause. We have one pupil who's earned an Academic Commitment Award, and that goes to Tristan Parsons. Certificates of merit. Remember, that's between 75 and 79%. The following 4 pupils, congratulations. Emily Cobley, Madison Ross, Madison Viljoen, and Dylan van Vieren. There we go. Let's give the pheasants a round of applause. Ms. Kruger. Outstanding Improvement Awards in the pheasants. The following 3 pupils. Heike du Toit, Sarah Lewis, who's absent, and Jamie, who's also absent. Oh, Sarah here. Okay. Thanks, Heike. Well done. An Academic Commitment Award to Rejoice Mgubojikwe. And certificates of merit to Courtney Blewett, Isabella Goldhill, Erin Hoare, Chloe Logopoulos, and Ria Miran. Right, big round of applause to the pheasants. Well done. And Mrs. Van Wyk, please, for the quails. Right, Outstanding Improvement Award for the quails goes to Matthew Engelbrecht, Luca Karagiorgiadis, and Liso Khare. Academic Commitment Awards to Olivia Bow-Britz and Riley Peters. And the final 3 classroom awards for this year, certificates of merit. And these go to Leiso Khare, Zara Roberts, and Daniela Slotau. Well done, boys and girls. Thank you, Mrs. Van Wyk. We're now going to have our second musical item for the morning. And I would like you to put your hands together for Morgan Samuels. Well done, Morgan. Right, everybody, literally 10 seconds, stand up silently and stretch your legs, flick your fingers, cross them, go, cross your arms, have a stretch. And while you're doing that, if I could ask Mrs. Sinclair to come forward, because we are going to now hand out our final awards for the day, our Honors Awards. Right, thank you, boys and girls. You've had a stretch. Sit down. All right, we've got 3 categories to start with, and these are our Honors Awards. First of all, we have Sports Honors. A Sports Honors badge is awarded to a pupil who has represented Western Province or South Africa in sporting codes that are offered at Elkanah House. And this year, we have Tyler Hunt for Western Province Colours for Athletics. Well done, Tyler. Give her a round of applause. Music Honours. A Music Honours badge is awarded to a pupil who's played an active role in the musical life of the school and has excelled at a high level in their instrument, external examinations, Eisteddfods, or performances. This year we have 2 awards for Morgan Samuels and Jessie Chang. Mrs. Dumini, could I ask you just to come and give a hand behind the table, please? Thank you. Right, now we go on to academic honors. Academic honors are awarded to pupils who have an aggregate of 80% or more for the year. So these pupils have worked really hard at their schoolwork. They've studied hard. They've applied themselves well. All the skills they've learned, they've applied in their work. So well done to the following pupils. Let's start with the Franklins. Academic honors this year go to Morgan Samuels, Naledi Sotashe, and Sean Webb. Let's give them a round of applause. There we go. Let's give them another round of applause. Well done, Franklins. We now move on to the guinea fowls. In the guinea fowls class, academic honors to Tyler Hunt, Christopher Isles, Samuel McDowell, Leila Mika, Eva Rossi, and Erin Sadler Almeida. It's fine. Just as long as she knows which pile to take. Well done. Round of applause. Right, now we move on to the partridges. My goodness, this is a long list. There's some real smarty pants in this class. Here we go. So, academic honors to the following pupils. Please try come up in your order. It makes it go a bit quicker with the certificates. So let's start with Jared Ball, Roxanne Brietska, Jessie Chang, Dylan Goslet, Holly Hickman. Let me pause there. Rebecca Jacobs, Tyler Kent, Adam Linders, Nico Skoltz, Jake Van Eden, Elijah Willenberg, and Ben Wilson. Guys, keep your space, please. Elijah, thank you. Well done to the partridges. Give them a round of applause. All right, moving on to the pheasants. Well done to the following pupils for getting 80% average. May Olmeyer, Heike Dutoy, Jesse Jordan, Sophia Karapides, Trey Musgrave, Ethan van Sale, and Luke van Sale. Try remember your order. Well done. Well done to the pheasants. And finally, but not least, the quails. The following pupils, well done for 80% plus. Zoe Copeland, Connor Gilmore, Luca Karagiorgiadis, Matthew Kruger, Shaila Kurin, Alexander Lagopoulos. And I'll pause there. Come forward. And the following pupils can join the line: Morena Lekache, Amachla Motza, Ellie Ruiz, Caitlin Smith, and Emma Westman. Right, big round of applause for all our academic honors. Our final 4 awards for the year in grade 4. And these are our Top Achiever Awards. And this is awarded, or a prize that's awarded to the pupil who has achieved the top aggregate in the year in each class. This pupil must have received academic honors to be considered. And we also give them a book voucher prize. So could the following 4 pupils come up? We'll do them one by one. The top achiever in the Franklin's class, Morgan Samuels. The top achiever in the guinea fowls class, Samuel McDowell. In the partridges class, and this must have been tight because this was a smart class, Tyler Kent. In the pheasants class, Jesse Jordan. And in the Quails class, Caitlin Smith. Right, let's give all our award winners a very, very big round of applause today. Well done. Right, I'd now like Ben Wilson and Isabella Goldhill to come forward, and they will be closing today's ceremony.
Thank you for celebrating our grade 4 assembly with us today. We hope all the parents enjoyed watching their first ever live stream assembly.
We hope you have a blessed holiday and an awesome Christmas. We look forward to seeing you all in 2021. Thank you.
Right, thank you parents for watching. I'd like to thank Mark Brietzke for helping us with the visuals today, and to TechX who have done the live streaming and the sound. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. There we go. Thank you parents.